Well, good Saturday morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I gotta say that you know how Instagram and everything is, that once you start getting one thing, you're gonna start getting more and more things in your feed. And now my feed is all of the toxic crap that we eat. You know, I'm seeing this thing on Oreos, how it's rapeseed oil. The inner part is rapeseed oil with emulsifiers and bondings and all this stuff. That it's a toxic sludge that's it's a glue that's holding together the toxic sludge. You know, I'm seeing stuff on the salad mixes that are, going through and having the bleach bath and then gas so it stays good for 14 days, which is true. I have to say, I know when I get lettuce out of here, if I don't eat it in a couple days, it will rot. And things have actually blown my mind, actually. So I've made butter. Okay, I made butter probably a week and a half ago, and we've used up almost all of it. This thing was full because I took a half gallon of cream, and I actually made butter. Funny thing is this is good for about 3 weeks. After about 3 weeks, it'll go sour, right? And I keep it in the fridge. Have you ever realized we have butter dishes? Butter dish, right? To keep outside. Keep your butter in. We've kept butter in here for weeks, not refrigerated, from the store. This will go bad in 3 weeks. That, no. I make mayonnaise. It's good for about 2 weeks and so in the fridge. You ever buy a bottle, a big thing of Hellmann's mayonnaise, and it's in there for 6 months? It's the preservatives in it that are keeping it from going bad. See? Here's the thing. This was eye-opening just here as I'm sitting here talking to you guys. That the way Mother Nature works, think about this for a second. If I go outside here, where my trees are, you have the leaves that fall off the tree in the fall. They cover the ground. They rot out. They become soil again. They help other things grow, right? It's a natural process of everything. I have a compost bin. I take my banana peels and my, tomato ends, my eggs, shells, and I put all this stuff in there. And it breaks down, and then the creatures will eat it, poop and everything else, and enrich the soil. It's a natural cycle. If I go out here, because we're on a windy spot, it gets windy here, and with the Walmart grocery store across the street, we get trash that blows in, right? Trash blows in, plastic and things like that, leaves fall on it, it goes in the ground. So as I'm digging in the ground, I'm not finding leaves in there. I mean, I may find some that are decomposing, but they're breaking down. If I find wood in there, it's rotting out and breaking down. But the plastic, I'll pull out a bag and almost can use it. Yeah. So, if Mother Nature is not breaking down the plastics and things like that to become usable, aren't we from Mother Nature? Aren't we one of the creatures, just like the worms and the bugs that are eating up the stuff? We can't break that down. We can't break that down. So if we can't break that down, where's it going? What's it doing for us? So, I've been on a journey that I hope I keep up. I'm going to try and keep it up. And let me tell you what I have done this week. This week, I have gotten below 230 pounds for the first time I've gotten below 240 pounds for the first time. This week. Now, I will say some of that has been because I've been out sweating like crazy. Gotta get the water temperature right. I have been out working in 95 degree temperatures, but I've been drinking a lot of fluids, lots of fluids. Have had some cramps, I will admit that. But I have been eating real food. I have been trying my hardest to do things differently. And here's some of the things that I've had this week as my body is reset. This morning I'm 243. And my weight will fluctuate during the day, that I'll drop down to probably about 239. I am not dieting, not at all. I made a loaf of cinnamon raisin bread, and I think my wife may have had 1 or 2 slices of it. I ate all of it. Last night, we had steak and a huge, big ass baked potato that we cooked at home. We had we did a crab boil with corn on the cob and mini potatoes. I've had spaghetti this week, homemade spaghetti, because the tomato sauce is good for your prostate. And I need to get some more bread flour. We've had spaghetti. We've had hamburgers. We've had bacon, eggs, and fried potatoes. This is the craziest thing. I'm having carbs. And so understand, it's not about eating diet food. Now, I'm not drinking sodas. And I'm not eating regular candy bars. I do have some dark chocolate and peanut butter ones from the Amish store. And right now, turn this down. What we've done is we've taken this drawer over here and we've made this my baking drawer. So all the ingredients that I need to make bread are right here in the drawer. So I can go through in the morning and make my where'd you put my cinnamon? Oh, she put it in a big jar of something. that I can make my cinnamon raisin bread. And get my coffee at the same time. So, I want to answer a question too. Because I had a person who commented, Duke. Duke said, I am full of shit because I just made a comment about spicy foods. Okay? Spicy foods. I said eating spicy foods helps you in losing weight. And they said, you're full of shit. Eating spicy foods. Look it up. Look it up. Here's the thing. You're not going to look. Okay. What happens by eating spicy foods is it actually speeds up your metabolism. The sweating, if you get really spicy foods, the sweating that you get will. That's it for my bread. Only else I have to do is put in the raisins in about 30 minutes. Eating spicy foods does speed up your metabolism, and it also slows you down eating. If you're eating something really hot, you take some time, because what happens is your mind doesn't catch up to your stomach. It takes about 20 minutes for your mind to find out, I'm full. So if you end up eating spicy foods, it slows you down, as well as speeds up your metabolism. Now we're only talking about burning about 50 more or so more calories by eating spicy foods. But look it up. If you think I'm lying, look it up. Check it out. It's the truth. It's one of those things that every little bit ends up helping. So eating spicy foods also too supposedly helps in digestion. I eat a lot of spicy foods, but I don't get stomach aches. Think about it. And I don't know if it kills any parasites. That one I don't know or not, but it definitely make a toxic environment for them. But everything is collective. And so when I say I've lost weight from 275 at the beginning of the year to where I am now, about 240, a little under, a little over each day, but it's trending down. It's all of the above. I do the Hinge Health exercises every morning. Well, try to every morning with my wife. Okay. I'm more active because I've lost weight and I'm doing more projects here with it being warm. I'm not eating junk like I was before that is not food. And remember the analogy about if the critters aren't eating it, you shouldn't either. All right, people. I'm going to get my coffee, and I'm going to go ahead and get my morning video going, and I'm going to work out on my outdoor kitchen. Have a good one.